Very good. Welcome to class, you guys. So let's get started with our lesson. And the lesson that we are going to look at is about traveling by train, okay? Which is, I think, a great way to travel. So today we're going to do 5 activities with this lesson. First, we'll do a warm-up question. We will practice speaking, we will listen, we will answer questions, and then we will practice conversation. We will talk about traveling by train and also traveling by plane, by car, and by bus, other forms of transportation. Okay, so the first thing we are going to do today is a warm-up question. All right. And for the warm-up question, say your name and where you live. And you're going to answer the question, have you ever traveled by train? Have you ever traveled by train? Okay, I'm going to go first. So my name is Shannon and I live in Canada. I live in Western Canada in a small city near Vancouver. I have traveled by train in India. So I visited India and I definitely traveled by train in India. In Canada, it's not so popular to travel by train, but I like it a lot. And so I had some good experiences traveling by train. Let's start with Lynn. So Lynn, can you please do the warm-up question over here?
Yes. Hello, teacher and everyone. My name is Linh. I'm come from Vietnam. In Hanoi City. Well, I have ever traveled by train to travel in my country.
Sorry, did you say I have never or you have traveled by train?
I have ever traveled by train.
You have never traveled?
Ever.
Okay, so you have. You want to say I have traveled by train.
Yes.
Okay, good.
I have traveled by train.
Good. So you went to a different city, a different area?
And yes, different city in my country.
Good. And is train travel popular in Vietnam? Do lots of people like to travel by train?
Honestly speaking, travel by train in Vietnam is less popular.
Good. Okay, good. Very good start. And let's talk to Francisco again. Francisco, can you hear me? No, so Francisco, we cannot hear you. What about you, Gabriel? Can you please do the warm-up for us?
No travel in train, and my city, Acuña, no transport in train, in car, for the war. No transport in train. No.
Good. So what you can say is I have never traveled by train.
Yes.
Yeah, so maybe train is not so popular in your part of Mexico, I think. I think it's maybe not very popular. Okay, Moises, can you do the warm-up, please?
Hi again. My name is Moises. I live in São Paulo, Brazil. And in São Paulo, we have, there is 273 kilometers of, can I say, rail network? Can I say like this?
Excellent.
So basically the most useful kind of transport here is by subway or trains.
Very
Not all the
good.
cities, there's a few cities in Brazil um, have this kind of transportation.
Excellent. Very good. So you have a subway system, right? You have a subway system in the city. Very good. What about going to a different city? Can you go to a different city by train? Can you go to Rio or some other city?
So, as I said, there are subways and trains together. They in a certain point they join, you know,
Wow.
and they do go to another cities. São Paulo is, I think, the ninth biggest country in the world, and we have millions and millions of people here. And there are some cities around, though this rail network reach those cities.
Very nice. Very nice. Do you like to travel by train, Moises? Do you like it?
Oh yes, I do. I can go anywhere by train in São Paulo.
Very nice.
It's cheaper than taking bus or by car. Go by car is not
Very
good
good.
because of the traffic jam.
Very nice. I think it's a good option also. I think it's a very, very nice option. Okay, good job. And what about Huang? Huang, can you please do the warm-up for us?
Hello everybody, my name is Nguyen and I'm from Vietnam. I live in Hanoi City and I have never traveled by train. In my city, students often use public transportation such as bus. But my colleague and I often use the taxi service, or we use Uber or Grab in my city. It is very convenient for us. And when I have a business trip in another city, I often use the coach, taxi, or plane. Yes.
Excellent job, Huang. Excellent job. Is it possible to go from one city to another? Like, can you go from Hanoi to Ho Chi Minh City by train? Is it possible?
Yes, there is a train system from Hanoi to Ho Chi Minh City, but it takes a lot of time, such as about 1 or 2 days.
Okay. Okay. Good. Very good. And what about Tao? Tao, can you please do the warm-up for us?
Yes, I never go train in Vietnam because it's I think a train in Vietnam now is old. It's for I think for a lot of time. I think more than 50 years ago, and when I want to go from the south to the north, it takes normally 2 days, and we just use a plane. It just takes 2 hours, and in Vietnam they already have to the train with the new modern. It's like in a MRT train electric, the fast. But it doesn't now. It doesn't start. I think it will start in 2020 in Ho Chi Minh City. We have a train. And
excellent.
My first time go train in Singapore, and it's very nice. It's very fast, and I can go any lane in Singapore with the train.
Excellent. Good, good, good. So it sounds like maybe it was popular in the past in Vietnam, and also maybe in the future it will be popular, but not so much right now. Okay, very good. Same in Canada. Nobody takes the train, unfortunately. But yeah, trains are slower, right? So that's a big reason maybe that some people do not like to take them. So we're going to move on, you guys, and we're going to read the text. We're going to read the title, then we're going to read the text. So the first thing we're going to start with is the title, which is right here. And we'll start with Lynn. So Lynn, can you please read just the title?
The title? Okay. The title is Eurostar cruise into Amsterdam with direct service from London.
Excellent. Very, very good. And Gabrielle, can you please read the text?
Okay. From April 4, Amsterdam will be a mere 3 hours 41 minutes train away from London, thanks to a new direct service from Eurostar.
Good. Very good. And in English, we pronounce it Euro, Eurostar, European, Europe, the Euro, right? It sounds like a Euro, right? All of those words in English, Eurostar or Europe.
Okay.
Very good. So this is our lesson, you guys. It's very short, as you can see. Do you guys have any questions? Do you guys have any vocabulary questions on this lesson? Any questions?
Could you please explain this word pulls into?
Oh, that's a good question, actually. Yeah, let's look at pulls into. So it's a verb, right? It's a verb that means arriving, right? And cars can pull in also. Cars can pull into a parking spot, right? Trains pull in, buses pull in. Not so much airplanes, but any other kind of transportation pulls in. And it means, like, I'll show you a picture of a train pulling into the station. It just means arriving, right? And the opposite is pulling out, right? So a train can pull into a station or pull out of a station. But if we look at a picture, these are some old pictures. This train is pulling in. It's arriving, right? And when it starts to depart, we say it pulls out. So it's just another way to say arriving. But we could use it for a bus, for a car also. They pull in and they pull out. Lost the lesson. Yeah. Is that, do you understand, Moises? Is it clear?
Oh yes, thank you.
Good. Okay, any other questions, you guys? Any other questions? No? Okay, so if there's no other questions, let's listen to the audio and then we'll answer questions and then we'll talk about it.
May 4, Amsterdam will be at near down 41-minute train ride from London, thanks to a new direct service from Eurostar.
Okay, and let's start with Moises. So Moises, can you please do question number 1?
From April 4, there is going to be a new direct train from Amsterdam to London.
Excellent. Yeah, that is exactly right. And Huang, can you do question number 2?
I'm sorry, but I can't see the question.
How about now?
Yes, thank you very much. How long is the journey from London to Amsterdam on the new direct service? It is 3 hours and 41 minutes.
Good. Yeah, that's the time. Very good. And that's it for questions. Very good. So I want to talk about different forms of transportation and which ones we prefer, which ones we don't like, and why. I'll give you, I guess, briefly my preferences. For long trips, I like the train. I do. I like it more than flying, but I've flown a lot in my life. I love the train for long trips. You can walk around, you can eat, you can relax. Sometimes you can even take a shower. For short trips, I really like riding on a motorcycle. I know it can be a little bit dangerous, but it's 100% my favorite form of transportation. I really like riding a motorcycle because it makes me feel free, and I also think it's very fun. So those are two that I really like. I like the train, and I really, really like riding motorcycles as well. Those are the ones that I like. What about, we'll start with you, Tao. So Tao, tell us the forms of transportation you like and which ones maybe you don't like so much.
Sorry, teacher.
So tell us about what kind of transportation do you like and what kind of transportation do you dislike, do you not like?
Yes, I think now in Vietnam the transportation, because we have a Grab or Uber taxi. Now it's popular in Vietnam, and with the taxi traditional, they have problem, and they have a problem with the Grab, with the technology taxi, and the traditional taxi, and they have a problem together. But I think with the Grab or Uber, it's more than cheaper and it's more convenient, and we can catch the taxi anywhere at any time you want with the low price. And
good.
And it have a lot of people in Vietnam have a job. Now in Vietnam it's hard to find a job, and a lot of people become a driver taxi for Grab and Uber.
Good. Same in Canada. Lots of people do this as a part-time job or a full-time job. Very good. Which is better for you, Grab or Uber? Which one is better in your opinion? Are they both good?
I think it's both good, but in Vietnam the Uber have problem, and the Uber have to leave in the market in Vietnam, and the Uber sell the market for the Grab, because the Grab in Vietnam is too big, is very big, and the Uber not have to play in the Vietnam, and the Uber sell the market for the Grab. But now in Vietnam we have also some company in Vietnam. They copy the Grab taxi, and they do that the same, but not because the Grab is very big, and the Grab do marketing very good, and they have a lot of customer in Vietnam.
Very good. So it sounds like Grab is probably the easiest option.
Yeah,
it sounds like.
It's the first stop company in Vietnam now for traffic, for transportation.
Very nice. In my city, we don't have Uber. It's horrible. We don't have any Uber, no Grab, no Lyft. We have nothing like that where I live.
Why?
Oh, because where I live, the taxi drivers have a lot of power, right? So where I live, the taxi drivers have a lot of political power. So of
Oh,
course they don't want Uber. They're not happy about it. So in my city we have no Uber, no Lyft, no rideshare, no nothing. Only regular traditional taxis were in my city where I live.
yeah.
Yes, unfortunately. But yeah, they have a lot of political power. So that's why.
Yes.
Anyways, what about you, Huang? Tell us the forms of transportation you like and those that you don't like.
I also live in Vietnam, so I prefer using Grab service because you can book a, 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 a taxi with your phone, and you can see the fixed price, and it's very convenient for us. I don't like using public transportation because in my city the transportation infrastructure is not as good as in another country, and the bus is very crowded, and I feel not comfortable when using bus service. Yes.
Good. You feel uncomfortable. Uncomfortable. Good, good, good. What about for long trips, Huang, for going from one city to another city?
When I have a family trip or when I go home, I often use the coach. It's very it is very popular in Vietnam. Coach, yes.
Very good.
With long trips, I often use airplane to travel. Yes.
Mm-hmm. Good, good, good. So those are the kind of flights, we call them domestic flights. So if you're in the same country, but you're traveling, you're not going to Thailand, you're not going to China, you're not going to Hawaii, but you're staying in your country or in Vietnam in this case, we call those domestic flights, right? So they're different than international flights. But yeah, domestic flights in some countries are also very popular. They're very popular.
Yes. Thank you.
Very good. And Moises, what kind of transportation do you like?
Well, the I like motorcycle. I have one. As I said, in São Paulo is very crowded, so the traffic jam is a problem here. And through using or going to anywhere by motorcycle, I can go faster. I can do my trip faster. About long distance, Brazil is a large country and take too much time to get to another part of the country. My family is from the north. I'm in the southeast of Brazil, and my family live in the north. When I want to go there, I must go by airplane, even though I don't like taking an airplane. I must take an airplane.
Good, Moises. You don't like flying. Why not, Moises? Why do you not like flying?
I prefer stay in Earth.
Okay, you like to be on the earth. Yes, I understand.
Yes, on the Earth.
I understand.
I travel by airplane many times. Every time I feel afraid.
I know. You need to have like a beer or 10 beers, then you go a little more.
And I don't drink.
In that case, it's not an option. Okay. Good job, Moises. Very good. And how about you, Gabrielle? What forms of transportation do you like and do you dislike?
I like the My life travel in car, in motors,
Sure.
uh,
Yep. By car or you buy motorcycle?
motorcycle, yeah. Um, my family in the visit, in the visit in the city, Acuña, Acuña City, and visit for for ma- for more comfort in family. Mm, uh,
To travel by car? Do you think by car is more comfortable?
yeah, in the car is very good in the travel in the ride.
Yeah, absolutely. A car is comfortable. You can stop when you want. You can listen to the radio or eat something. Yes, car can be very convenient for sure. Okay, good. And I
Thank
want
you.
to talk to you. Are welcome. I want to talk to Lynn. Lynn, what forms of transportation do you like and dislike?
Yes, well, I like motorcycle because I want to drive at my own pace. Sometimes I can feel more comfortable and have fun, and sometimes I can avoid a traffic jam with my motorbike. When I want to travel to another city in my country, I prefer using airplane because I can save my time to enjoy everything.
Good. It sounds like domestic flights are pretty popular in Vietnam. Do you have a motorbike, Lynn?
Yes, I have a motorbike from me.
Very nice.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah,
have one, but I would like to have one, but I don't have one. Okay, good.
yeah.
You guys, I'm going to go because I have to teach another class. Thank you for coming. Good work. And I hope you guys all have a good day or a good night. I'll see you guys
Yes,
later.
thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
Bye
you,
bye.
teacher.
Thank you very much.